Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Borderlands 2. Last time we went through the Bloodshot Stronghold and killed the Splinter group for the TMNT reference, and today we're out here on the dam and we're going to be doing out-of-body experience, which involves this AI core that we found from a dead Hyperion robot that wants us to stick him back in another Hyperion robot so that he can, I don't know, go on living, I guess. First, try to deal with these stupid bandits. Screw you. Okay, back to the broken constructor bot over here that we're going to install him on.
This shell moves like a whale with an eating disorder. Destroy it and help me find another. Also, die.
Hey, I helped you out, didn't I? Screw you, constructor. So if you get too close to him, they try to do that to hit you. Exploders. Uh-oh. Leave me alone. Screw you, man. Can you stop that? Ow. Ow. Stay there. There we go. Will you stop freaking firing missiles at me for 2 seconds? Holy crap, dude. Do something other than fire missiles. For a change. Ay. You're not sorry.
Please help me. I still require a new body. Please insert me into the broken ore loader at these coordinates. I will not attempt to murder you again.
Okay, sure. Also, I like how out of all the things that we're going to end up sticking this dude in, it starts us off with by far the hardest one by giving us a constructor to fight, which is really kind of annoying, as you saw there. I like this torque shotgun. I just wish I could fire more than twice before I need to reload. So let's open this up and then see if I can... Oh, nope. Sometimes you can use the lid of the garbage can to give you an extra boost. A little more height, but I guess not this time. Hip. There we go. Why am I doing this? Well, because this weapon chest is still up here. I didn't forget about it. Like I said, every weapon chest, you might get something good. Like, that's, I mean, it's not bad for what it is, but... And if that weren't rubberized, I'd want it. Same with that. But, obviously I've provided my feelings and opinions on rubberized grenades so far, so... Oh. I'm bad at sniping. This is why I don't snipe in video games. But I figure... You gotta try it every once in a while, otherwise you'll never get better. Oh, hi, Bruiser. Hey, look, I got 2 headshots in a row there, with with a relatively decent rate of fire, even. I knew that was gonna happen again. Not just because I played the game before, but also because it's pretty obvious. So I'm gonna try, see if I can break off his arms. Maybe I'll just outright kill him before that even happens. So warloaders, they try and like set up and get their guns firing. When their guns are glowing like that, they're burning hot, and they burn hot and they can actually do incendiary damage to you. All right, are you done yet?
Attach me to a radio in a safe area, perhaps in your town of Sanctuary.
Yeah, let's bring the Hyperion AI to Sanctuary, because that's a good idea, right? The Hyperion AI that has already demonstrated it doesn't know how not to kill people. So, that's a good idea. Ooh. Leave me alone, jerk. Alright, let's use this skill. We haven't used our buzz axe in a little bit here. Ah! Die. Oh, stop moving. Clever, crazed marauder. That one was less clever. Whoa, 100 badass rank. What do we do? I got a boogie. Oh, kill enemies at night. 100 badass rank for that, which is sweet. And Roid Rage, which I assume has something to do with... Oh, that's for getting kills while buffed by a melee shield. Which we do still have equipped, so... Not that it's helping a ton, but, you know... I'll take anything I can get. Oh, are you now? Hold on, let's see. I still have this. I like the sniper rifle. I like this shotgun. Let's try out, let's go back to the Torg spinning gun here. What did I just swap out? Oh, the sniper. I don't want to swap the sniper, I want to swap the rocket launcher. Once you get this thing up to speed, it's pretty sweet, but getting it up to speed is kind of the hard part. Hey, level 16. Nice. Alright, we'll take a closer look at the skill points now, because this is where you can get to what they call the game, or a game changer skill, which is right in the middle of the tree. So let's take a look at that. So if we go across here, all of these like third tier skills here, there's usually, I think there's almost always one in the middle, where that only takes one skill point. You still need 5 to get to the next tier, which changes in the pre-sequel. We'll talk about that later when we get to playing the pre-sequel. But anyways, you still need 5 points to get to tier 4, but there's usually one skill right in the middle that only takes 1 point, and it completely changes something about your character. So in this tree, it's called Light the Fuse. It changes how your fight for your life state is. Rather than going down on one knee and being able to move around slowly and shoot your guns, you can now run around at basically full speed, but you don't get to use your weapons. You throw little sticks of dynamite at enemies, and if you get a kill, you get revived. If you don't manage to kill people with the little pack of dynamite, or I'm sorry, the little sticks of dynamite, the whole thing explodes, and if that gets a kill, you get revived. It sounds pretty cool, and I mean, it's neat, but it's not the most useful thing. I'll go ahead and put a point into it just so I can demonstrate it. But it's hard to do any kind of significant damage with it. And especially if you're facing like flying enemies like buzzards and stuff, then you're really in trouble. So I'm not going to try and kill the bruiser because it'll be just too easy. But let's see. So if I'm throwing these sticks of dynamite at the Nomad, this is as fast as I can throw them. And it's not terrible, but if you're fighting something a little beefier, that's not going to work very well. So that's why I say it's alright. But especially if you're fighting buzzards or anything else that flies, good luck, because you cannot throw this dynamite very far. And there's almost no way in hell that your final explosion is going to be enough to do it either. So, yeah. That's kind of the main reason. I've had one too many occasions where I was trying to fight buzzards and I just couldn't get myself back up, because there's no way that's going to happen. So, crap. See, I tried to use my skill there, but it was a day late and $1 short, so let's see. Even hitting this guy directly with dynamite, I can't do more damage. But I can stand here, and I can wait for this to happen, and there we go. I got a kill with that. So, as long as you're not fighting anything that's flying, it's alright. As soon as you mix that in the equation, it's not so good. And of course, I want the weapon chest that's up there. Because loot. You saw what happened the last time I said open every chest. We got a friggin' random legendary. We got the gunnerang out of a random chest behind a boss that has a chance to drop a legendary. Because, I don't know, go figure, I guess. Because reasons. I don't know if Warden will be back here. I kind of doubt it, but I'd be okay with fighting him again because, you know, more XP. It would be cool. I don't think he is. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, that didn't work at all. Hey, die. Open up this chest here. Anything cool? Some class mods. I'll have to come back and double check on those. I saw, at a glance there, I saw an assassin class mod and a gunzerker class mod, so at a glance, it didn't look like there was anything for me. Hello, badass nomad. I'm just gonna hit you with a couple of grenades that also apparently have a huge blast radius and managed to hit me. There you go, you're down. Hey, you. Stop that. Okay. I gotta get some of this ammo out of the way. There's one. Blood overdrive, not using that, so we'll just stick with what we got. Another Torg shotgun, but it only has 1 barrel, so I'm not interested. I mean, I assume it only fired 5 pellets. I'm guessing it only had 1 barrel. Hi. Just gonna stand there like that'll oblige. Rocket launcher. Yeah. Well, who's that? Run away. Die. There's more? Hi there. There's more? Alright, are we almost done now? There's more. And more! What the hell? Alright, jeez, guys. There's so many bad guys here. What's going on? There we go. You nomad, bro? Stop spawning! Holy crap! There's one up here. Whoa! Oh, wow. There's a badass nomad and a badass psycho together up there. Whew. Here comes the badass psycho. Oh, just hit me enough times to get my skill back. See what happens then, buddy. Oh my god. In the lighting, that looked like a legendary. I was about to scream, like, what the hell? But, no, it wasn't legendary. The lighting just made it look like it for a second. Oh boy. Badass nomad. One of the best things about Kreig's ability here is you can smack them around with the buzz axe, and then it'll actually... I'm sorry, if you throw the buzz axe, it'll make them stagger a little bit, and then you can hit them with the buzz axe directly. It's very useful against the nomads. Kind of get their shield out of the way with the throw, and then run up and smack them with the buzz axe so it does more damage. But now, obviously, we're gonna just take the fast way back to Sanctuary. Just wanted to get the XP and the loot and, you know, all that stuff. Looks like a relatively cheap Hyperion sniper rifle there, with like a Jacob's barrel or something. I don't know I used to know all the parts very, very in depth and detailed and what each one did and everything, but now I don't. I don't worry about it too much because I'm not, you know, at this point, obviously, I'm not trying to farm elite, like, perfect part builds or anything. So, so let's head over to Moxie's bar. That's where the radio is that we're gonna stick this AI into, because that's a great idea. All the way over here.
Interesting. I feel the warmth of a speaker, the rhythm of a beat. It feels nice.
Came along and shuffled in with sperm in your hand. I'm pretty
Might be the worst music I've ever recorded.
Rack it off, would you, sugar?
Don't look back, don't let go. Is what you
Are you close to death? Is your suffering moving you to thoughts of suicide? Son, I give up. You have defeated me. My days of attempting to kill you are truly over. I only wish to help you kill others. Take me to the one called Zed if you wish me to be a shield. Or Marcus if you wish me to be a gun.
So you can either have a talking Vladoff shield or a talking Hyperion shotgun. I've tried both. I like the shotgun better. We're going to go with that. I hope the shotgun is actually decent, so that we can have a reason to use it, because otherwise there's not much point in using it.
You
But
want this AI thingy in a gun? Fine, but just this once.
ta-da! I mean, it's not awful. I think it's only ever going to have one barrel. But if you equip the shotgun... Haha! Also, very accurate. Very accurate. And surprisingly large magazine. Good rate of fire. I don't know. I think the rate of fire and the magazine size might actually make up for the lack of base damage that it has. So we'll keep the triple-barreled shotgun there just in case. But in the meantime, I think we can sell the rest of these. We did find like a halfway decent Vladoff launcher last episode at some point, but I'm going to stick with this one just because it has so much more damage. Also, it gets to fire 5 times before it has to reload, which, whoopsies, for a bandit shotgun is not that bad. Actually, you know what? I think we're done with that Merv grenade. Yeah, we'll just stick with what we have here. Now, let me compare this, actually. What do I have equipped? So yeah, almost would rather have the burn damage, even though it's less, like, in every regard. I don't know. I guess we'll stick with the corrosive. Anyways, back to selling. Like, that shield I don't want anymore. Oh, we're going to put those legendaries in the bank, because I don't want to carry them around on me constantly. And that'll free up a little more inventory space for us. How much iridium do I have now? 13. I could probably get the next upgrade. Oh, wow. Look at that. Whoopsies. There we go. Not a bad looking bandit shotgun there. I know it looks like it has 2 barrels, but for all intents and purposes, it only fires 1 at a time. So it looks like it has 2 barrels, but it only fires 1 barrel at a time. So don't get too excited about that. That's why the pellet count is still only 6. It's still really low. And in fact, I think this shotgun might have the same type of same type of barrel, but only fires 1 at a time. So this is a Tannis mission. Yeah, this is the Splinter Group mission.
It is unfortunate that
And she gives us an
useful allies.
immediately better shotgun in almost every regard. The Rock Salt is one of my favorite unique shotguns in the game. It's awesome. Because it's a really, really, really good shotgun. And unfortunately, this thing, this talking shotgun, kind of just lost its utility, which is a real crying shame. But in any case, we'll give them both a try. But the Rock Salt, I'm telling you right now, the Rock Salt is amazing. Very, very good shotgun. We can ditch the Torg now. I already have the skin, so we can get rid of that and get rid of that. There we go. I Roland, I Lilith, by Roland, by Lilith. Yeah, the Rock Salt, I can't wait to use it, honestly. I'm really excited about that. But now we're going to a new area. We're going to the Tundra Express. So, let's see. 3 Horns Divide to get there. Jeez, do I remember? Oh, I do remember how to get there. Wow, it's been a while. Is that the, that is either... It's either the Flame of the Firehawk shield or it's the Bee shield. Might be the Bee. Definitely looks like a legendary shield. I think the Bee is a Hyperion shield. Hyperion shields give you amp damage on your first shot. Maybe I can find one here to demonstrate. No, so Hyperion shields actually give you your first shot, while the shield is fully charged, your first shot will do bonus damage. The Bee shield is a legendary version of that where I should say, with the regular amp shields, it drains your shield a little bit when you take that first shot, so that way you can't just keep spamming the bonus damage. Except the Bee breaks that rule deliberately, because that's the point of the Bee. That's what makes it unique and legendary. So firing an amped shot doesn't drain the shield, which means that as long as you don't take any damage from other sources, you can just keep firing the Bee shield with your amped damage as much as you want, which is pretty cool. New area with, you guessed it, buzzards. As you can see in the picture, there's one flying around there. We shouldn't have to worry about them for a little while, I think.
You'll have to signal our man. I bet anything he's sleeping off a hangover, so you'll have to wake him up. The sound of some VAR kids burning alive at the same time ought to do it. You got a fire gun, right?
Now, I think... Yeah, no, okay. So, they don't give you a fire gun straight into your inventory, but if you knock the head off the snowman... Flint's tinderbox, that unique pistol that Captain Flint drops that is always a fire pistol, that's just hanging out in the snowman's head. So if you need a fire weapon, there you go. But, yeah. Oh, wait, absorb shields. So Vladoff shields have a chance to absorb ammunition, which is pretty cool. Pangolin have very high capacity, but they reduce your max health. Doll shields have a chance to drop boosters on the ground, shield boosters that you can pick up and recharge your shields instantly, which is actually very useful. I remember, I don't know if maybe it was the very first time I fought the final boss. I had a doll shield on. It turned out to be very useful. But now we have a new enemy type. These are Varkids. So Varkids, as Hammerlock sort of alluded to with this Mighty Morphin mission, they...
VAR kids won't make that screeching noise unless you burn them.
I know, but they do this. That's what I was trying to show. So we inject that. I only want one at a time. So not the expected result that Hammerlock wanted. But now we've got to fight this mutated badass Varkid here. And we're immediately going to demonstrate the issue with the light the fuse skill. And if I was really worried there I wasn't going to be able to kill that pod before it popped out.
Don't set them on fire. The Vark
I know, Roland. Will you stop cutting people off?
Need a few more samples such as that. Same process as before. Force them to cocoon, hit them with the injector, kill them. Good luck.
So Roland keeps cutting off Hammerlock, but he wants me to use a fire weapon. Now, even if you don't have a fire weapon, which I do, even if you don't have a fire weapon, there are these fire melons around, and if you shoot them, they'll light anything around them on fire. So I'm going to shoot a little bit to get the Varkid's attention. We need to burn 3 Varkids at the same time. So stand around the fire melon and blow it up.
Set some more on fire before that.
There we go.
So loud. So angry. So dead.
Someone dies.
Mordecai!
Welcome to the Crimson Raiders. Sorry, I celebrated so hard last night after Bloodman and I raided a Hyperion convoy. Ain't that right, Blood? Pounds of flesh! Easy, So, Hyperion trains each other excellence. My intel's good, it usually is. All keys set.
I can't wait to taste your love.
I do. Steal the key, get drunk, pass out. Without the vault key, Jack can't control the warrior. You gotta hijack that train, soldier. My old friend Tina can help. Go talk to her.
Get the pod. Okay, so you could inject as many pods at the same time as you want, but you never really want to inject more than one at a time here. Uh-oh. So I'm going to blow this up quickly. Yeah, and even the final explosion was not enough to destroy the badass pod before that happened. Now, if I could have just used my guns there, I would have lived, because I could have killed the pod much more easily than trying to use that light the fuse skill. So, case in point, that's why I don't typically use the light the fuse skill. It's just not very powerful. Certainly not compared to just using guns. So, let's, so we've seen the 1340 shotgun in action. Let's try, I can't, Kreig, please, man, move your body. We're gonna get the rocket launcher ready to go too, just in case I end up needing it, and I bet I will. But yeah, that's why I don't like light the fuse that much. You're probably still down here, aren't you? Oh great, now we have a badass and a mutated badass to deal with at the same time.
Got a trophy for my wall.
Screw you. Thankfully the regular badasses are actually easier to kill than the mutated ones. Oh look, Slag. Hey, it's dead. I might die though. Yep, and I got nothing to kill. Nope, I can't even pick that up. I need a Varkid. I need a Varkid right now. Please. 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 Well, light the fuse or not, that same thing would have happened anyways, so. Is that the first 2 deaths in the game here? Ay. The first one was definitely because I was using light the fuse. That time it was just bad luck, and it would have happened either way, because there was nothing left to kill. In fact, in that case, I had a better chance of surviving with light the fuse, because I could move faster than if I just like went down on one leg and had to crawl around. So I don't know, different strokes for different folks, I guess. But yeah, not something I plan on keeping in the long term. Electric Vladoff sniper rifle. Grab that other one there, and we still gotta kill 2 more of those guys. Ah, dear. Well, we can make our way over towards Tiny Tina as well and get ready to help her out. This is kind of, I'd say this is like, it doesn't feel like it at this point, but Or at least it probably doesn't to most people who play the game, but to me, this kind of feels like the middle of the game, even though it's not exactly. There's definitely a lot more to do. I would not say we were halfway through the game yet. But, yeah, whoa, hello. Oh, no. Take it to sell, but not to use. So these are actually proximity mines, so if you get too close to them, like that, they blow up. So, just, you know, watch out for that.
And a friend of mine. I've saved her life a few times, and she saved mine even more. She'll help you out, but here's a tip. Don't make any sudden movements near her.
I mean, you're talking to a psycho, so, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and actually equip that mission. There we go. Not that it matters, but, you know, just in case. Just in case anyone is curious. So you can see the other thing about the rock salt that really makes it stand out from most bandit shotguns is that it's surprisingly accurate for being a bandit shotgun. I mean, it doesn't look that accurate now, but it is way more accurate than most bandit shotguns.
All around the stack, this plant, the stalker chased the bandit. The stalker thought 'twas all in fun. Hop! Goes the bandit. Oh, hi!
Lover or hater, Tiny Tina, everybody.
Rowan told me you were coming. I still owe him for all that book with General Rancid. So you gotta hijack a train, huh? Child's play. Let me introduce you to my ladies. Running, 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 running away. Run, 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 run. This here's Mushy Snugglebites, and this is Felicia Sexo. These fine-ass women could stop that train for you, but I'm gonna need their badonkadonks first, and they got stole by the bandits a few days ago. Go get them! Nap time!
So that's Tiny Tina.
I know Tina can be odd, but she's the most gifted demolitions expert on Pandora. Just do what she asks, and I guarantee she'll help you hijack the train and get the vault key.
So, yeah, we're going to be sticking around with her for a little while. In the meantime, though, I think we can try to finish up Mighty Morphin here. And then, yeah, just we have it done. I have the rocket launcher ready, just in case I need it.
Good or am I good?
Not that it's going to help me too awful much, because, you know, light the fuse. But, so Mordecai is up there helping with his slag sniper rifle. So in some ways, it's really good to try and do this now, because he's going to help you. In the other ways, though, it's a real pain, because he keeps blowing up the pods before anything happens. So, double-edged sword. Ah, thank God. I'm really glad he's up there slagging these guys, though. I mean, in the long run, it's very useful in the grand scheme of things. Oh, look, slag! Hey, our first slag gun that we found normally. That's awesome. That's very useful. Well, since the rocket launcher won't help me when I go down, because I can't use it when I go down, we'll put this up there. And I'm actually going to favorite this... Whoops. I'm going to favorite this little slag pistol solely because it's a slag pistol, and that's very useful. So, next, we're going to come over here, and again, just trying to... Whoops, I forgot it was a TD door, too. Just trying to get one Varka to go into a pod. There we go. Just one. I don't want to handle more than one. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Yep. Slag, 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 slag. Slag, damn it. There we go.
Time's up.
Alright, well. We damaged it enough that it can't fly anymore, which is great for us. Oh, never mind. Oh, there it goes. Okay, it's dead. Ah. Speaking of flying, there's a couple of adult Varkits flying around now, and they can also fly. Ah, ooh, stack of iridium. Nice. I hear a pod. I don't want... No, no more pods. Ugh. Ugh. Die. There we go. There's a good demonstration of this thing's actual accuracy, which is, again, higher than it looks. Or at least higher than you'd expect.
Return to me, please.
That's not a bad shotgun either. But I like the shotguns we have now. I especially like that we found a TDR pistol. Thank God for that. I hear more orchids, but there's none. Oh, wait, there they are. Well, we'll leave them alone. Actually, what we'll do, since we're in this area, is we're actually gonna, you might be able to see on the map, there's a fast travel station, like, right nearby here. Okay, fine. Because they're worth so much XP and because we can still do it. Never mind, we can't do it anymore. There we go. I was going to inject one more just because killing them is worth a lot of XP, but I can't now. So, anyways, you might be able to tell on the map there's a fast travel station nearby, and it's inside this house, but the house is all blocked with an electric fence and stuff. So how do we get by that? Well, I'll show you here in just a second. It is possible to slag buzzards, but it's hard to tell if they are slagged or not because the only place you're going to see any slag is on the pilot. So the whole thing won't turn purple, just the pilot will. So a lot of times you won't even know that you slagged it. Oh god, I don't need to go down right now. Not with light diffuse equipped. Yeah, case in point. Good thing there are Varkids here for me to kill, because this wouldn't be happening otherwise. Ah, why are there's 3 buzzards here. There we go. Good thing I have an awesome shotgun to do some skeet shooting with here. So like I said before, the engines and the pilot are both weak spots on the buzzards. So that's important to keep in mind. Okay. And even using, like I mentioned when we were dealing with buzzards back in the dust, even using BuzzX Rampage is not great for them because it's really hard to hit flying targets with this. At least it is for me. Alright, so we've demonstrated fuse boxes at least once in the past, so, you know, play the game. There's an electric fence here that we want to get by, so follow the wire. Wire goes this way, goes up into the building here. So we're gonna just kind of find a way to jump up. Like this. Wire goes this way, over here, and there it is. So we shoot that, electric fence is gone, and now we can get through. And I don't even think there's a weapon chest in here, but no, there's not. But there's a way out, like so. Yeah, I think there's also a gun store, like an actual shop, gun shop in the basement of this house here, next to the fast travel. There's also a fuse box in here because that electric fence is going to respawn when you quit the game and come back in. So you need to be able to get out again, so that's what that's for. But here's another fast travel station here. We're going to fast travel back to Sanctuary, turn in Mighty Morphin, and leave it there for this episode. I'm also going to respec and get rid of Light the Fuse. I don't want it. But we'll do that at the start of next episode so I can explain whichever other skill I end up putting that 1 point into. But I think we've seen about enough of why Light the Fuse is not terribly useful. There's an argument to be made in that first case where I died that I could have thrown some more dynamite at the badass pod before I tried to blow it up, but there's a very good chance that he would have just popped out of the pod before I finished what I needed to do with the dynamite, so I don't know. We'll just stop using Light the Fuse, I think. Hello, Hammerlock.
I realize we zoologists are meant to respect all of nature's creatures. Come on, but I look like a pus-filled scab with wings.
And since I leveled up, I guess I'll go ahead and talk about skills now. So the other skills that I want to get, you don't necessarily have to go into tier 3, so let's see. Percentage of overkill damage is returned to you as health. The lower your health, the higher the percentage. This applies, I'm guessing it, well, it doesn't say it's only in BuzzX Rampage. This would be useful outside of BuzzX Rampage, which is cool. But, yeah. Increases explosive damage, bonus increased further when in your fight for your life. This is one way to try and build this up a little bit. I have not had great success with it, because it's a really tiny percentage. I mean, multiply those bonuses by 4. You're looking at 12% in each category. You know, add them together if you're in fight for your life. You're looking at an extra 24% explosive damage. Really, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that much. You know, so if you're doing 200 damage with your light the fuse little sticks of dynamite, then you'd be doing 250-ish. Not quite, but about 250. It's not, I don't know. I don't think it's that useful. Up here, increases fire rate while your shields are down. Additionally, increases the delay before your shields start to recharge, which builds off of this guy here. I mean, that sounds very useful. And then increases maximum health and shield recharge delay. I think I'm going to start going into this one, like this, and I'm going to respec this and put this point here. We'll fill up this skill, and then we'll take a look at Tier 4 later on when we get there. But that'll do it for this episode of Borderlands 2. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and as always, hope to see you all in the next one.